All right, you guys, very excited here about this video. We're getting very close to January 18th. January 18th is going to be the release of the 2023 models from Harley Davidson. So a lot of speculation on what those models are going to be, what colorways they're going to use, the different bikes, the different styles that they are going to have. So we know from the history that Harley always releases specific models. I know we had, I believe the 110 year anniversary, we had that like matte blue color on all the bikes. And there were, I believe, 9 models. It's definitely going to be interesting to see the badging that Harley is going to choose, the colors that they are going to go with. So I think it's going to be a great time here for all of us. So there's been a lot of speculation on the internet as to what models they're going to put out, what models they're not producing. Now, we know Harley has already said that they are not going to produce any more of the Evolution engine Sportster. So the Evolution engine, unfortunately, is completely done. We seen them go away when they came out with the twin cams back in the early 2000s. They kept the Sportster Evolution engines going. Great platform, very dependable engine, very easy to work on, very easy to maintenance. So I was a little bit sad to see that go. I kind of wish they would have made it bigger, like put a 1250 or a, I believe they had a 100 cubic inch Evolution engine. There are some companies producing them. They are monsters. Go check them out if you haven't seen them. They're amazing engines. So I was hoping they would have went that way, kept that frame, that model, but went with a larger displacement engine from the factory. Maybe do away with the 883. So to me, the door for speculation is completely open for that lightweight cruiser, that Sportster category motorcycle. Harley has to find something to fit that category. That was their bread and butter. That's their entry level. That's the door opener to get people into the industry. In my previous videos, me and Uncle Muddy were talking. We both rode 883 Sportsters starting out. That is the gateway drug to Harley Davidson, is the 883 Sportster. Once you ride one, you're going to get hooked. You're going to buy more Harley Davidsons. You're going to get bigger, larger, faster Harley Davidsons because speed is addicting, the feel is addicting, and you want to keep pushing it to the limit. Well, at least you do if you're like me. So I have just been speculating a lot on these new models because I feel like they have to kind of step their game up in that category. So they're going to have a lower displacement engine. We know that is going to happen. It has to happen just to keep the people coming to fill that category because they're closing that door on the Sportster. So they have to open it for something else. Now, when I say that, it is only because I have already seen what they tried to do with the Street 500, with the Street 750. They tried to have a more entry-level motorcycle that was liquid cooled, that would have a lower displacement but a higher torque, so that you would fill that in the stop-and-go traffic in your local cities and towns. That's primarily what those bikes are going to. Someone who's just going to be commuting, riding around through town, a bar hopper, a short destination motorcycle. So they're going to have to step something up. They're going to have to put something into that category. So I am honestly excited to see what they're going to put there because it's going to be some sort of lower displacement engine that's going to be producing a decent amount of horsepower, especially what we see with the Sportster S and the Nightster, that we're going to get smaller engines that are going to be producing high amounts of power. So very excited to see what they do there. Maybe we will see the Bronx, maybe not. I don't know which way they're going to go that way. I definitely would imagine that if Harley is going to do the Sportster S and they're doing the Nightster, that they are going to have a motorcycle like that. So I did notice that there have been some pictures that were, quote, leaked online about some of the 2023 models, what we might see coming out this year. So I did a dive into it. Shout out to Riding in the Ozarks. If you guys don't follow him, go ahead and follow him. He's always got great information here. So a lot of people in the community are speculating that they're going to do away with the 107 engine. I really kind of hope that they do, just because of how great the platform is for the 114 and how limited you are with the 107 engine. So if you buy a 107 engine motorcycle, they're great running motorcycles. They run phenomenal. It's a great performing engine. But you are limited to what you can do to the engine later on down the road. If you want to go large bore with that engine, you have that shorter crank. So you will have to do a lot more to get the performance out of it. The 114 is a great building platform. You can add a lot to that engine. You could get a lot more displacement out of that engine. So I would like to see Harley go 114 baseline, starting out 114 everything. I would like to see them do the STs, keep the STs, the 117, and then do your CVOs, the 131. The people really love it. That engine is a powerhouse, and Harley already has them crate engines sitting there. Put them in them CVOs. For the $50,000 price mark on them CVOs, I think the engine should be the 131. Give them the performance they need right out of the gate. We see companies out there like Moonshine Performance doing like 140 plus cubic inch engine kits on these Milwaukee 8s. So, you know, I just think that the 131 will be great for the CVOs across the board. Like I said, Riding Through the Ozarks showed us a video a little bit earlier here with what people were claiming was some leaked images of the new Harleys. I'm going to put those in here as I talk about them. So they showed a 131 cubic inch Road Glide Screamin' Eagle 120th anniversary badged gray and red Road Glide. That thing was gorgeous. These pictures, when I show them to you, if they do go this way, I think they're going the right way. So like I've said before, everybody's focused on the performance nowadays. You can always do a base model that is just going to be a comfortable cruiser, but people want to spend the money. They want the performance. They want these big engines. They want these comfortable, big touring engines with high output horsepower engines. So I'll put this picture in. This motorcycle looks gorgeous. So he did note in there that these are computer generated images. I went on to the video that he linked on there. I screenshotted a bunch of pictures, so I'll put those pictures in here. So they're CGI imaging of what they think these new models are, but I don't think it's going to be that far off. They have a Blue Wave Lowrider ST. This one is my absolute favorite. When I put the picture in here, it's going to blow your guys' mind. It looks just like the El Diablo, but it's blue. So I really hope that they go like this way with it, that they do some kind of revival motorcycle for the 120th anniversary. So I already know they're going to have a lower displacement engine coming out. They have to fill that Sportster gap. Now, they should really step up the performance here. I heard some rumors that they were going to do away with the Electroglide Standard, which comes in at that super low price point. But I really hope that they don't, because it gives you the larger, heavier touring platform bike. I just want them to put the 114 in it instead of the 107. Now, a lot of people that I talk to that are speculating that Electroglide Standard is going to be going away. They're pointing to the Lowrider ST as the reason why that is going to go away, because they're almost in the same price category, and if you're going to spend that kind of money, you're getting the touring performance out of the Lowrider ST. For me, I disagree with that, and I kind of argue because the Lowrider ST is on the Lowrider Softail chassis platform. The Electra Glide Standard is on that touring platform. So the frame is different, the setup is different, the feel and the ride are different. And I really like having the option to have the Electra Glide Standard. So you guys, I just wanted to get this video up real quick. We are a couple days away from Christmas. I'm super excited here. January 18th, the new motorcycles are going to be launching. We're going to see these new colorways. Leave a comment down below what colors you think they're going to do with the 120th anniversary badged motorcycles. I know that they did blue already. They just released that Redline Red, was it last year? So they're gonna have to do something else. I would like to see like an off-white or some kind of like white and gold maybe for the 120th. White and silver, white and gold. But we'll see when it comes out. I'm very partial to white bikes. I think they look gorgeous. Harley likes the black motorcycles, but what's better than white and black? I don't know, you tell me. So, all right. I'm going to let you guys get back to your daily routine. Just wanted to get you this quick video out. I'm also going to put in a picture of the computer animated breakout. So they estimated that they were going to do a new breakout, and they kind of kept the tank with like what the Street Bob tank would be. But the bike does look like something that Harley would put out. It almost follows that same style for the breakout. I just think that if Harley does a CVO breakout, they should put a 121 on it, or they should put a 124 or a 131 on it. So we're already getting the Lowrider ST models. We're getting the Lowrider S models. We're already getting the Street Glide and Road Glide ST models with the 117. So if they're going to do CVOs, I think it is time this year that they go with the 131. You guys let me know, comment down below. I'm going to roll up some of these pictures here. Let me know how you feel about the computer animated versions of these bikes. Let me know if that's something that you guys would purchase, if that's something you guys are into, something you guys would ride. I know that I would ride that Blue Wave. Honestly, if they came out with a bike like that this year, I may be trading my motorcycle in this year to get that bike if that's the route they go. So, all right, you guys, thanks for watching my video and making it to the end. Go ahead and like and subscribe. I'm going to get you a lot more content coming forward. I have some very big news to release to you guys, but I don't want to do it until January. I'll probably be getting you guys a lot better content here coming out in January. Stay tuned. The next video, I will release that information to you and let you know about the next chapter that is unfolding.